This is about to be a fucking scary video. Okay. Alright. The next video we have is where did these images come from? Iceberg. This is from Blame It on George. So this is his video, not my video at all. Yada yada yada. Just so I don't get copyrighted. Yada yada yada. It's not mine. It's his. I have no rights. Yada. Alright, let's go.
Hey guys, Blame It on George here, and this is the Where Did These Images Come From iceberg. It was created by SourceBrew, and his video will be linked in the description below.
That, bro?
But I thought it was such a cool idea, and many of these topics are nostalgic for me, so I got the okay from SourceBrew to cover it on my channel. He and some other creators are here to narrate a few entries. Anyways, on with the video.
Tier 1. Let's read this. Jeff the Killer, Smile Dog, Teletubbies, Red Mist, Liminal Spaces, Stairs in the Woods, The Backrooms, Squidward College? What the fuck is Squidward College? And I can't read these other ones. I think this is Slender Man. Killer? That used to scare me.
Jeff the Killer. Jeff the Killer is a horror character, created in the early 2010s as a creepypasta, a staple genre of internet folklore. The story involves a young boy named Jeff, who undergoes a traumatic event, leading to his transformation into a psychotic killer. The accompanying image depicts a pale, emotionless face with a wide, disturbing smile and black eyes. The character in other media is often portrayed with a disheveled appearance and a menacing expression.
So cute.
For several years, it was believed that the Jeff the Killer image originated from a 2008 4chan post about Katie Robinson, a young girl who committed suicide after being cyberbullied. 4chan users supposedly edited a photo of her into Jeff the Killer, but this was later proven to be untrue, as earlier appearances of...
Okay, he's going so fast. What the fuck is going on?
The image online began to
What the fuck am I looking at?
Searchers eventually...
What was the point of putting that in the... What was the point of putting that?
Found that the image could be traced back to Japan, and are currently investigating several persons of interest.
Stairs in the Woods. The Stairs in the Woods image is a popular internet meme and photo featuring a set of stairs leading into a dense forest. It is often used to symbolize mystery or the unknown. The phenomenon itself and many of the images it spawned all seem to appear around the same time, and even inspired its own subreddit, dedicated to images of stairs in the woods, which seem to create this uneasy and dreadful feeling. So, how did the picture come to be in the first place? It would turn out that the image is completely real, and that the stairs are there thanks to an art project by the name of Observatory, by an artist named...
I was thinking that too, like, everyone's so scared of this shit. Like, what if somebody who just, like, I just want to put fucking stairs in the... Like, what if somebody just wants to fucking build some dumbass shit, and everyone just makes it like a fucking...
Bruce Allen.
Like, oh, stairs in the woods. If you go up it, you're gonna disappear into hell.
In 1988,
dumb shit.
He built the stairs as a protest to the deforestation happening at the time, and as a way to also admire the surrounding forest scenery. It resides in the Forest of Dean in England, and was inspired by ancient astronomical observatories in India. It was actually decommissioned in 2014, but its legacy lives on, such as in these uncanny images.
Smile Dog.
No!
Smile Dog, being one of the most famous of these images, is a terrifying picture of a husky with a rather unsettling smile, and it spawned a creepypasta story of the same name. In the story, Smile Dog is a supernatural entity taking the form of a demon husky that forces people into spreading his message on the internet, lest they be killed by it. As for the image itself, some people seem to...
Fuck-ass dog. This fucking dog on its own is fucking scary looking, bro.
Pretty damning proof that Smile Dog was 3 images stitched together in Photoshop of a dark room, a dog, and some teeth. And it seems that one Reddit user located the image used for the dog itself in one Reddit post showcasing a pretty similar looking head, but with a few key differences, likely as a part of the Photoshop. However, there is a second photo with Smile Dog that no one has been able to figure out yet, which remains unsolved.
The Backrooms.
Unsolved? Why? Are we just gonna skip over that?
Between 2011 and 2018, A photograph of a large, carpeted room with fluorescent lights and dividing walls circulated the internet. And on May of 2019, an anonymous user made a thread on 4chan's paranormal board asking users to, quote, post disquieting images that just feel off, accompanying the thread with the photograph. Later, a user replied to the post, giving the image its name and the first description of the back rooms. Since its popularity, people have expanded on the concept of the back rooms, introducing levels and hostile creatures that inhabit the space. The image was found to be taken during the renovation of, quote, a former furniture store with plenty of partitions and fake inner walls
So the back
in
rooms is a
Wisconsin.
fucking furniture store.
It was of an American hobby shop called Hobby Town, and sometime in 2002, the second story underwent renovations. On June 12, 2002, the progress was photographed with a Sony CyberShot camera, and on March 2, 2003, the various interior views were documented on the renovation's weblog. One photo depicts a carpeted open room with yellow wallpaper and fluorescent lighting on a Dutch angle. This was the image that would go on to inspire the concept of the back rooms.
So basically what I'm gathering, the back rooms is just a fucking like a hobby lobby picture or some dumb shit. Like someone just took a picture and then it became this entire thing. That shit's all over Roblox. I can't. That shit is, the back
And
rooms
that is
fucking
where the image
stupid.
came from.
Teletubbies hospital image. This is perhaps one of the
Fuck is this? What the fuck is this? I've never seen this before.
most known cursed images. A kid sits in a hospital bed surrounded by what appears to be bootleg Teletubbies, but what really makes it seem unnerving
Were they
and
trying to cheer him up or
uncanny is their
something?
lack of eyes, making them appear almost soulless.
Yeah.
Actually, they're missing multiple features, and it looks like they don't have mouths. The photo was posted to Reddit multiple times, and one commenter pointed out that he recognized the calendar in the background of the photo, saying it must have been Christmas in a UK hospital, with Teletubbies visiting children and giving gifts. The calendar is a Dennis Bergkamp Arsenal calendar, and another commenter would add that since Arsenal is based in Islington, a borough in London, the photo must have been taken in the Great Ormond Street Hospital. It's a famous children's hospital.
Where do we get all that from a fucking calendar? What if some kid in the US just had that same calendar? Like what?
In the neighboring borough
Shit
of
makes no
Camden.
sense to me.
Teletubbies was first broadcast in March 1997 and was nationally popular not long afterwards, so the photo was probably from around 1998. The proof isn't definitive and mostly speculative, so it's hard to say if it's really a photo from a UK hospital.
Yeah.
Squidward.
That's it? That's all they're gonna say? They're just getting background information? They're not gonna figure out. Okay. Fuck. How much you wanna bet those are just some fucking like. Those people just were cheering kids up and they just broke as shit and they couldn't afford eyes on the costumes. Like, it's. I bet you half of this shit is gonna be simple shit like that. Squidward College. I'm very fucking intrigued, actually.
College. An image of a building with Squidward's face plastered on it has become a viral sensation, often referred to online as Squidward Community College. This bizarre meme has circulated widely since its initial appearance in December of 2019, when it was first shared on Twitter.
I never heard about this.
Over time, it inspired countless reposts, memes, and jokes. Now, despite its popularity, the origins of the building remain unclear. The earliest known instance of the image can be traced back to a now unavailable article on airforcebase.net. Some have speculated about its location, with one Reddit user in 2024 claiming it was near Riverside, Chicago. However, this claim has not been verified.
Lakeside, Chicago.
A reverse image search reveals that the building has appeared online as far back as 2017, used as a generic example of flat roof architectural design. Yet no concrete evidence has surfaced to confirm the actual location of the structure, or even if it exists in the form seen in the meme. As of 2024, the building's true origins remain unclear.
Where is it? How are we gonna make a? Oh, this video is making me mad. How are we gonna make an iceberg video and then not just describe where half of these things are from? Like, you know what I mean? They're just going over it at this point. We're looking at Squidward's college, right? Which is something I was very interested in. Okay? And so we're going about it, and he says, the whereabouts are unknown. We don't know if it's real. He just mentioned it. How is this?
Red Mist. The Red Mist image is mostly known from a creepypasta about a supposed lost episode named Squidward's. For obvious reasons, this notorious image and associated story isn't officially recognized by Nickelodeon or the SpongeBob creators. However, it would seem that even the person behind the story had no idea who made the pertaining image. To this day, very little is known about the origins of the image, outside of it first surfacing sometime in the early 2000s.
Blank Room Soup.
Oh, this one. I watched this shit and I thought this was weird. But when someone said, like, they think he's eating, like, organs and shit, it's fucking disgusting. This is fucking disgusting, bro. I hope not. I think it looks like he's just eating
Blank
ramen.
Room Soup is a disturbing internet meme and creepypasta that originated from a short video clip. The video shows a man sitting in a dimly lit room eating soup.
They're just gonna say where
the
they
man's
found
face is obscured, and the room is bare and unsettling.
The suits are owned by like
costume characters would then enter the room to comfort the man. The exact origins of the video and its meaning are unclear, but it's become a popular subject of discussion and analysis among internet users. Some speculate that the video is a piece of performance art, while others believe it to be a genuine recording of a disturbing event. The costume characters are known as Ray Ray, created by animator Raymond S. Percy. Prior to Blank Room Soup, Percy apparently had some of his props stolen from their RV, including 2 Ray Ray costumes. It's been theorized that whoever stole the costumes created Blank Room Soup, but others believe that Percy himself was in on the gag as a viral marketing stunt.
Liminal spaces.
Everyone always chops something up to a viral marketing stunt, but like, doesn't mean who wants to do a marketing stunt on their costume of a dude eating fucking soup in a room? Like, really? You think that makes sense? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't fucking make sense, bro.
Liminal space has become popular in recent years, especially on social media platforms and sites like Reddit. People share images and videos of these liminal spaces, often accompanied by eerie or nostalgic music, and sometimes with a strange or creepy story attached. These images invoke an eerie feeling of loneliness and are usually pictures of enclosed, empty, and large spaces. Probably the most eerie thing about these photos is that most liminal spaces are not fake, but rather real-life images which you can trace back to their actual locations, such as the Holiday Inn in Heathrow Airport. However, there exists liminal space artwork too, such as the pool rooms made by Jared Pike.
So cool.
Slenderman. Slenderman is a fictional supernatural character that originated as a creepypasta internet meme.
Dude.
He is depicted as a thin, unnaturally tall humanoid with a feature...
That shit in like fucking like 2014, bro. That shit in Five Nights at Freddy's used to scare the fuck out of me. I used to watch all the Five Nights at Freddy's videos, and I would like watching it, but then like at night I would be scared of watching it. I used to think like when I was taking my shirt off, that like once because you know there's like you pretty much go blind for like 1 second when you're removing your shirt. I thought that this shit was just gonna appear and just take my booty.
White head and face, wearing a black suit. He is said to stalk, abduct, or scare people, especially children. Those who see him may experience paranoia, insomnia, and other mental health issues. Eric Knudsen, under the pseudonym Victor Surge, created the Slender Man as part of a Photoshop contest on the Something Awful website in 2009.
Photoshop.
The challenge was to create paranormal images, and Knudsen submitted 2 black and white images featuring a tall, thin figure with a blank face, lurking in the background of photos of children. Knudsen's creation quickly gained popularity, and the Slender Man's backstory and lore were further developed by other internet users.
Why is this shit kind of tough? Why is this shit kind of tough though? What the fuck am I looking at right here, bro? Tier 2. The Rake, Eyeless Jack, Wario Apparition, Russian Sleep Experiment, Mario Victim number 1? What? Have you seen this man? Dick the birthday boy. Momo. Fucking, that's so lame. Marina. I don't know what this is. This is some like girl name. Demonic toy wand. Alright. We're gonna stop right there. That'll be part 1 of this video that I'm gonna make out of this. That'll be part 1 of the image iceberg. And we'll do part 2. If this video gets more than 10 likes, we'll do part 2. If it doesn't, we're not doing that shit.